Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to J Huggy. This is Justin. If you're new here, welcome. We're glad you're here. We've been waiting for you. You're in the right spot. And if you're coming back for more, I appreciate it. You're awesome. I hope you're enjoying this series so far. It is a work in progress. Obviously, for this first season, if you will, we'll keep the rules as they are, but I'm always looking for improvements. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, this is episode 2 of Battle Royale League. It's a league and concept that I've sort of created here. It's not an official playlist on Geoguessr, but I would love for viewers to get involved if you're interested. Other Geoguessr specialists, if you will. The description of what we're doing will be the description will be in the description, and it's also in episode 1. So if you haven't seen episode 1, go back and check it out. It's a good one. It's a fun one. Basically, all the rules come into play in the very first game, but the gist of it is we're going to spin this wheel, and it's going to tell us what kind of sort of constraint we have for our first game. And the suspense is killing us, I'm sure. And it spins around, and we get 3 guesses per round. Not the craziest of handicap, but we cannot exceed 3 guesses per round. Now, the one caveat is, if we have an insane guess, as defined by within 5 miles of the actual location, it will wipe this status free. But it shouldn't affect us too much because 3 guesses per round is not insane. It's not that difficult. I'm gonna drop down here because I just want more people in the playlist. Not that many people joining here. I feel like 6 is the minimum. Maybe there we go. Come on, join in. There we go. 8. That's pretty good. So, we can move, we can pan, we can zoom. We can't exceed 3 guesses, and we're going to attempt to get as many points as possible, obviously. All right, let's get up here and try to see ourselves the language. As I suspected, it is Cyrillic there. Feels like Russia. So we're going to go... we are going to go in this area out here. By the water. No, I'm going to go over here. Feels fairly western. Shoots us up. We're 53 miles behind somebody else. We should be good to go right there. I'm not going to waste any other guesses. We'll try to save them up. Actually, we don't really need guesses saved up, to be honest. But we should still be good right here. Hopefully. And we were in Bulgaria. So not the greatest of guesses, but that will suffice for this round. What do we have here? AT. Is that Austria or Australia? Uh-oh. I think it's Austria. Let's get over here just to confirm. Show me a little bit of German. Yeah. Feels like a fairly large city, so we'll go in Vienna here. See if we can get ourselves an insane guess, and that'll set us up for good success here. We are sort of on a north-south, and we're sort of adjacent to a park. And we hop up and we're 1.9 miles ahead of somebody else. And if Linden and someone is 1,000 yards in front of us, that means I bet this is an insane guess. 4.8 miles, barely sneak in. So we actually just wiped the status of max 3 guesses because we were within 5 miles. Not bad. There we were. Not bad at all. So we can guess as many times as we want now. And oh, vidrio, that's Spanish for glass. So we are in Spain here. Ibarra, that's an interesting way to spell Ibarra. Just trying to figure out what city we might be in here. See some mountains. Okay. To be honest, I don't think we're all the way up here, but maybe we are. Not the best guess. We might spam one over here. We don't need to. It was basically in Madrid. I went north of Madrid. Fair enough. We get 2 guesses. How many do we have total now? It looks like we have 8. Sorry, just checking out the other monitor there. Okay. Your standard wilderness here. And immediate thoughts is Farthinder. Oh, well, I'm thinking it's probably like Norway or Sweden. Farthinder. So let's get in there and throw a guess down. Looks fairly far north. It almost... I'm going to go close to Trondheim there and see how that does. It shoots us way up 118 miles ahead of everybody else. Is there an actual place called Farthinder, or is that like a street sign that means, you know, keep going forward? Farthinder. You gotta love it. Does look a little bit like the terrain I've seen in that area. And it was Sweden, but we were dead even in sort of northernness, so not bad. This looks like the United States right here with that speed limit sign. There's also a Mustang in view, which means, excuse me, I just covered it up with the map, and there's a bunch of trucks over there. So let's see. And we got the double yellow there. Let's see what this says here. Rental Champion 346. 346 is the area code. Not sure what that is. Looks fairly flat. Oh, let's go see if we can find out which high school this is. Oh. Oh, it's behind the tree. Come on. CY Fair. Sci-Fair. What is that? Looks fairly flat out here. Oh, Texas. State champions. 5A state champions of Texas in baseball. Looks fairly flat. I'm going to go out here by Odessa Midland. I know they're crazy at sports out there. More for football. We're 200 miles away, but it is going to do it. They were actually in Katy or Houston, Cypress. Oh, Sci-Fair. There we go. CY as in Cypress. So, couldn't recognize the Cypress from the CY. Ooh. All right, we got a flag right here. Is this a Canadian flag? It appears Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek is actually a resort in Colorado, but that appears to be the Canadian flag. All right, let's see. And we look fairly western, if I had to guess. Beaver Creek. Nope, there's some French. So we are gonna go in the Ottawa, Montreal area. Is there a Beaver Creek here? We are sort of going south. Let's go over here. Oh, wow. 1,500 miles. No way. Well, it's not going to be in Nova Scotia, so it's way up here. Oh, wow. Why was there French there? I knew that was west and north, but I saw the French on the sign. It completely threw me off. That's too bad. because had I not seen the French on the sign, I would have gone west and north. I'm not going to say I would have gone that far north, but I think I would have gone farther north than Washington. Absolutely. I knew it was Canada. I would have been in this region somewhere. That sign really threw me off. I'm curious as to why there was French there. Anyway, nonetheless, we get third, which means we haul in 1 point. No, 2 points. Hey, check that out. So we are sitting on 7 points after 3 games. We are going to go back to the wheel here. And hope it's not no move, pan, or zoom, but our life is in the hands of the wheel, and no move. That very last tick, if you heard it, it went tick, and boom, we're in no move. So that this should be a fun one here. We are gonna play again. And we're right in, and it's a full list. Wonderful. Full list, no move. We can pan, we can zoom. Erie, Pennsylvania, PA, 271, 90, 2 miles away from the exit. So that's pretty lucky. Erie is right here. We got 90, and where's 271? I'm gonna have to be accurate on this one. It said we're about 2 miles out. And what direction are we going? We're sort of going this way, it appears. So I'm gonna drop it right there. And it says we're about 5 miles. I may drop another one just to see if that bumps us. It doesn't. We're still 5 miles away. That's kind of crazy. 84 miles away. Okay. It was Cleveland. I guess the junction for Erie was right there, not Erie. All right. Again, we cannot move, but we can pan and we can zoom. See if we can glean a language off of this. Heapy something. And what do we have down here? Can't see that. We have a Volkswagen and not really sure. Well, this is going to be tough. I am going... I kind of want to go eastern Romania, and hopefully it's not terrible, and it is pretty terrible, so I'm going to have to go up here. Is it going to let me get it in? It doesn't let me get it in, and I'm knocked out, and we were in Russia. I couldn't see any language, and by going north, it didn't help me out. These people did not have the best guess, but my guess was the worst. So there you go. I get knocked out in the is it the first or second round? That'll make that quick. So we get a third place, we get a last place effectively, and what we're looking at then is we're sitting on 7 points after 4 games. I hope you're all enjoying the series. Feel free to play along. I think it would be really cool to put in an overlay of a league table that we get going or something like that. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Take care, everybody.